Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hot Potato Gamer with
the Chairman for another episode of Thought and Theory.
This is actually Mr. Chairman's first Thought and Theory tag along, basically in terms, I guess, right?
Tag along, so I can go for them Girl Scout cookies. Anyways, so
all right, hold on. Let me continue, Chairman, before you.
Okay, go ahead. Show me how this works, Hobbs.
Okay, so basically, in terms of you've seen like information videos, thought and theories in general, right?
So
you just
basically think about stuff and you theorize of possible solutions, endings, and/or conclusions.
Yeah, basically. Like, for example, my JoJo one we discussed just in general that time, remember?
Which timeline?
Oh, we're talking about when everyone...
Anyways, no, I'm kidding.
You get my point. You get my point from yesterday's episode. The one with the...
Oh, yeah, with the Requiem stuff.
Yes, but anywho, getting off topic. First part of this Thought and Theory is...
this is more of a thought, because...
Just shut up and just go with it.
Yeah, no, I'm going to read it out loud.
Alright, first, Chairman, look it up.
So, we were on anime... So, this is a big one for me.
Oh, big time.
Kinnikuman manga returns to Shonen Jump after 11 years with a one-shot. Sayonara Kinnikuman no Maki.
So, hold on. Before you continue this, it's a one-shot that's going to finish the series.
No.
Right? Like
it's a continuation of the original 1980 manga.
But it's a one-shot, so does that mean that's going to be the end of that Kinnikuman?
Possibly, but you know what? It's 47 pages.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not a lot in terms of pages.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, Kinnikuman is... Now, it's basically WWE, the anime.
Oh, no, hold on. Just...
But with superhumans.
Hold on. I gotta do one thing. Wait, how's the song go again from the TV? That old cartoon one? That cartoon one?
Oh, you mean the sequel what involves the sun.
Right, Ultimate Muscle.
So a lot of you would remember for this.
Those who have known about the cartoon Saturday lineups.
From the Fox box.
That's right. Ultimate Muscle is the sequel?
It is this direct sequel dealing with the sun. The body slam, the human race.
How did they came up with this in terms of galactic wrestlers?
It's because Japan was a big fan of wrestling and
if I'm not mistaken,
monsters.
There was a specific wrestler in terms of I think it was Hulk Hogan?
He was...
I think he
did actually get a character
in Ultimate Muscle?
In Muscle Man. No, the original.
Ooh, that's actually interesting.
You know what? A lot of it's funny that looking back after reading Kinnikuman, which is a bloody freaking series.
That's the manga we're talking about.
The manga, like you got people getting ripped in half, people getting shot in the leg,
the subliminal messages and that kind of shit. Like
freaking Nazis, dude.
Yeah, that's right. There was like a whole issue with that back in the United States, wasn't there?
Yeah.
For the airing.
Let's put it this way: Brocken is not a very good person.
Hey, Ultimate Muscle, the German dude is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is the guy I'm talking about. I
gotta ask one thing, though.
Great grandfather.
Hold on, I got a question.
What's up?
Is he wearing a bicycle helmet? I gotta be honest.
Jaeger is wearing a bicycle helmet in Ultimate Muscle.
Is?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bicycle
helmet.
Okay,
I wanted to make sure, because for some reason I was thinking he was a xenomorph a little bit, like a humanoid xenomorph.
Well, that's because you're a kid.
Well, yeah, back then.
So, basically, for anyone who would want to look into the manga and the series, it's basically an action comedy about an alien prince from another planet who gets left on Earth because his parents mistaken a pig for him and brought the pig up on the planet. They're a race of wrestlers.
Oh my god! I just thought it sounded fun.
Also cool is that every country and every state and everywhere in the world has superhumans who represent them. There's also villains who just happen to be wrestlers too.
So this is also ironic that this is kind of sound like a Goku. If you think about it,
honestly,
I mean, Dragon Ball Z Goku.
This is gonna get a lot of flack. I actually think Kinnikuman had a better story than Dragon Ball
left
Z.
on Earth and his parents mistake him for a pig. That explains that joke with the legendary super swine.
Hold on.
Oh god, that'd be funny. Okay, before you continue, what's your thought in terms of how this manga series, this one shot's going to be? Like, where do you think it's going to start off?
Well, no, it actually takes place. I'll even read a bit from the article.
All right.
So the one shot manga, which is the Goodbye Kinnikuman story, it actually takes place directly at the end of the original manga.
So before you continue, the original manga of Kinnikuman is done, correct?
It's been done for a long time.
Right. So
let's put it this way: the last time Kinnikuman had any new products was 2011 when the creators decided to make a web series with time traveling villains.
That's interesting.
It was actually pretty cool. Like you actually get to see Kid fight with his dad.
Okay, we get it. Well,
in his prime. So basically,
So, is there any information of like a summary idea of what the
Yes,
story
it
is
actually
be?
says what it's about.
All right.
Apparently, 10 Supermen arrive at King Muscle's
Palace.
retirement ceremony.
Retirement ceremony.
So 10 new wrestlers appear.
Okay, so before we go any further,
Yeah,
do you think these 10 wrestlers are going to be referenced to anything?
possibly.
What if you can give out one that you could think of?
I don't think. Well, you gotta remember, the cool thing about Kinnikuman was it was so popular that fans submitted a lot of fan art.
There was actually. Oh, sorry.
Eventually, actually become actual characters in the series.
Which one was the fan art?
Okay.
I swear to God, if that Walrus was a fan art, I'm gonna.
No. He was no. It's more of some of the background characters that are like minor.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Like you'll see them in front covers of the chapters, and then you'll actually see some of them have an actual part, even a speaking line. But I can't tell you more because
you don't know.
That goes into spoiler territory, which I'm not about that life.
For those who don't know it, read the series.
Yeah,
Assuming, right?
even though it's probably way past due.
Yeah. Anywho,
So yeah, I feel like it might
10 mysterious evil wrestlers.
10 Supermen. They didn't say they were evil. We're just assuming. But they've also dealt with gods, demons, the afterlife. There's a lot of crazy stuff that happens in Kinnikuman. If you can find the manga online, I would wholeheartedly recommend it.
Vampires, ninja. Well, no, that's Ultimate Muscle. My mistake. Sorry.
Speaking of which,
Ultimate Muscle dealt with a vampire. Apparently,
I appreciate Ultimate Muscle more for reading the manga because a lot of the stuff that happened in Ultimate Muscle
kind of went involved into the
happened in Kinnikuman, in Muscle Man, which was I think hysterical. Like
the block dude.
Which block dude?
The one that's literally all.
Oh yeah, he was in there.
He's a villain in the.
He was a villain in the old one.
Was he? What was his involvement in the?
He actually was a. He was a devil.
Was he still blocky?
He was still blocky. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that if you read both series
or watch
makes it more entertaining, and you can appreciate Ultimate Muscle more for it. Like remember that random part where there were like two guys running around like the white suit, white cloaks, and the black cape.
This has been the Ultimate Muscle or
Ultimate Muscle?
It's been a very long time, Chairman. It's been a very long time.
Here, it's
I remember one wrestler, which was apparently just a giant toilet. Monsieur, what was
Monsieur
it?
Flesh.
Monsieur Flesh. And another one that was like
okay,
traffic machine robot.
Road Rage.
That's his name.
That was his actual freaking name.
The thing that looks like it's stick.
I think his name was Road Rage. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so here's something to clarify. So the Dragon Ball manga came out in 1984.
Okay.
For the Dragon Ball Z. Actually, no, I gotta
just go. Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the Wikipedia up. It's being annoying.
All right, so before we go any further, let's go with a little fun theory, Mr. Chairman. Now, these 10 Supermen, as I said, we don't know what they're going to be for now.
I believe they involve dealing with the time traveling Chojin from the 2011 manga. For some reason, they kind of give the idea. Since in the beginning they said, "Hey, for after so many years, we can use this time traveling ability and travel back in time." Who gave him that idea?
Now, before we go any further, I want to actually
also think that Kuma
something.
Shogun might have something to do with it.
Okay, so before we go any further, I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
For those who have also know, Mr. Chairman also read this one CERN series of manga that was created from the creator of My Hero Academy. What was it?
Oh my god!
What's the name of it? Just don't go into detail.
I'm gonna get the name of it. That is another.
So the characters from that.
Wait, are they actually getting an anime now?
No, not that. That'd be funny you did, but no.
There was supposed
some of the characters from that,
like Gang Orca,
were put into Hero Academy and also into the My Hero video game, which, if I remember correctly, was the sperm whale dude that was put from that into a game. But besides that, did the creator of the Kinnikuman manga created other series besides that?
I can look that up in a second.
Because maybe it might be something similar with that concept of taking something from their old works, like how Blackjack, in terms.
Oh, by the way, the name of the show was.
Oh, the manga, you mean?
Omomaga Adoki Dobusen.
Is that the Z one?
Yeah, it came out December 14, 2009.
Okay, don't focus on that. Focus on the creator for Kinnikuman. Because if the creator of Kinnikuman had other works besides that, there's a chance that something from those works, maybe, because I'm just going for an example wise from Hero Academy, could be put into that one-shot.
Takashi.
I'm just saying, it's possible, right, Mr.
Actually, look at like the old artwork for the manga covers. It's pretty actually
Chairman.
badass. Look at this hops.
Interesting. But you get my point, though, right,
I'm
Chairman?
trying to find out what other series he worked on.
Alright, hurry up.
So just stall for a bit.
All right, let's see. While Mr. Chairman's looking up for that, I'm going to actually do a little discussion, thought and theory on my own other thing.
Hold on, there was Kinnikuman Lady. Forgot about that one.
Actually, yeah, that brings in a good question now.
Which
how come there's no female? I mean, I assume there should be some female wrestlers, wouldn't that be?
They're not really, because at the time, female wrestlers weren't that big, I believe.
That's
and
true.
even in Ultimate Muscle, it really is more focused as a series for guys.
Like JoJo?
Funny enough, it's actually, believe it or not, yeah, I just read this here. Among the several spin-off, there's the Kinnikuman, the second generation, Kinnikuman Nisei, also known as Ultimate Muscle. The manga series that was serialized in Weekly Playboy between 1998 and 2000. I just want to put that out there.
Did you find any other works that he did besides Kinnikuman?
No.
He didn't make any other works? He didn't make any other mangas besides Kinnikuman? Chairman.
Apparently the creator of Full Metal Alchemist apparently loves the series and influenced her work. As long as the creator of Fairy Tail, Hiramashima.
Do not tell me Armstrong.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Wait, he helped out with the mangas?
No, like they were all inspired by Kinnikuman.
So Full Metal Alchemist, I guess figure from
like
Kinnikuman, we know one character.
And that makes me wonder, like, how many characters were kind of adapted? Wait a minute! Louise Armstrong is actually King Muscle!
No.
Yes.
No, I'm thinking something else.
No, it is. You know why?
Why?
Think about it. 1, King Muscle Kinnikuman is a very arrogant man and cares about his looks. 2, he has a heart of gold and will defend those he loves. 3, they both have the power of muscles.
But
4, they have a unique feature on their forehead-ish area. Kinnikuman has the muscle symbol, while Louis Armstrong has that one hair sticking out from his forehead. I.e., Louis Armstrong is the Kinnikuman of Full Metal Alchemist.
But
I want fan art, folks. Show me the Bara.
I think there might have been some already, to be honest, really, if you think about it. I'm not going to lie. I was actually going to think in terms maybe one of the muscle men's going to look like Armstrong. Looks like him a little bit, but is not directly exact. Like he's a human equivalent. Like he's a human version of King Muscle. Because I mean, it's possible, right?
But there's also another funny thing when you think about it. They keep making jokes that he looks like a pig. And what was one of the chimeras in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood that actually had a predominant role in the series?
Technically, he was a warthog. That shoots spikes from his back.
It's still a breed of pig.
Yeah, but
Kinnikuman, you know what one of his signature moves were?
Warthog slam.
No, he just farts a lot, so he shot stuff out of
his backside. Is that what Kid does a lot?
Yeah, it's a family thing. It's kind of weird, actually. Still funny, though.
Alright, so, besides, let's see. So, in terms of plot, 10 super beings appear at the retirement of King Muscle, I'm assuming.
A.k.a. Kinnikuman.
Is that all the information?
That's all they have now. Actually, they do have a date. It's going to be coming out on the 29th issue of Shueisha's Weekly Jump. Which
this year or next year?
This year.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting.
So, I mean, 11 years. That's a lot of stuff. I mean,
yeah, like that's a lot.
I feel like it's an anime. I'm hoping with this we get the JoJo treatment on the actual series.
Maybe.
I would love to see a studio
just occurred to me now.
remake all the mangas. Like there's a lot of grit, a lot of drama.
Hold on, before you go any further, Chairman. Hold on, before you go any further, Chairman.
What?
If they make the mangas can get away with that kind of shit, but if they eventually turn it like that one shot,
okay, Brock and they can easily fix, no problem. Don't worry about that.
They got to do a lot of shit. I mean, for example, one of the mangas I read, Goblin Slayer, compared to the anime and mangas, are completely different. The anime has a little bit more censorship.
See, to be honest,
no, but the thing is, though, it's a mixture because it doesn't have just censorship of certain things. It also shows certain things that they don't show in the manga. For example, in one of the arcs, the King Goblin, spoilers for those who haven't watched or read the series, I'm just warning you now, there's a scene in the anime that when he was just young, almost getting killed, he decided to take a rock and bash the Adventurer's head, and you can see like the body in terms, not like the full head being smashed, but like the silhouette concept-wise. While in the manga, you just see like blood fly in the air concept. Yeah.
But I feel like if they market this as a mature series,
dude, the Goblin Slayer is fucking mature.
Yeah, no, but market like Berserk.
Berserk.
I feel
Berserk got censored big time. They couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, but they still got away with a lot. You gotta admit, there was a lot of stuff in that was...
Hey, you read the manga Berserk? There's
we both know that was a very, very kind of dark anime. They got away with a lot of shit.
Are you kidding me? The anime literally toned it down extremely.
I know,
compared to the manga's interpretations.
But you gotta remember,
including the original cartoon version.
Look, I'll say this much: I just want to see Muscle Man versus Loch Ness Monster.
That'd be interesting.
That was an actual thing.
Maybe that might be referenced inside in the manga.
No, that was an actual chapter in the manga.
Like I said, they're probably going to mention it in the one shot.
Because you got to also remember this: it started off as a comedy and transitioned to action. Because
I thought it was a mixture of both.
King Muscle was the hero of Japan, so you had to defend it like kind of Ultraman style with the power of warrior. I mean garlic.
Okay, anyhow, let's see. So
yeah, like I said, my theory is that we may be getting new Kinnikuman anime soon.
No, thought. It's your thought.
Well, thought and theory. I mean, either way, the fact that we're getting a new manga anniversary, and we could get an episode. Look at Yu Yu Hakusho.
That's right.
We got a special episode last year.
Yeah, that anniversary one.
So,
well, actually, now that I think about it, Mr. Chairman, there's a lot of interesting thoughts now with this. Because
how many other series were influenced by?
No, not that. Just in terms of old stuff getting reverted or something like that. For example, like you said, Yu Yu Hakusho, JoJo. Well, now in terms of this is the manga community concept-wise, but it might end up becoming an anime eventually at one point.
If it gets enough sales,
Kinnikuman,
I'm telling you,
the one shot. And ironically, in terms, I have another theory.
I actually would like the studio to JoJo.
Which this is because actually this is for the Soul Eater community. For those of the Soul Eater community,
to get closure for Soul Eater.
Well, no. Here's the thing: the creator is Nick's other work, which is the Firefighter one, is becoming an anime coming out actually this July 5th. The anime's coming out.
Oh goodness!
I know it's ironic too if you think about it. After 4th of July, fireworks and shit like that, it comes out.
Well, what do you think about it? The next day would be the day the firefighters would put everything out.
Yeah, that's true. But anywho, so a thought is maybe within 2020 or maybe 2021, like Full Metal Alchemist, for example, the return of Soul Eater, but as from the manga view.
I wouldn't mind that.
Because to be honest, really, the anime one was completely and it's off. Like it just ends right there.
Can I throw a curveball?
Sure, go right ahead.
Can we get Shaman King back?
Ooh, that depends. Which one? The original manga one, or the original manga concept-wise, or technically his son?
It would be one continuous series. It would be Shaman King.
So basically focus on the manga then?
Yeah, it'd be focused on the manga. It would just be called Shaman King.
I don't know, because there's a little weird...
Wait. Read Spirit... Spirits Rekindled, which would be kind of focusing on like the bigger points of the show.
Actually, to be honest, I'm hoping for not Shaman King, but the other work the creator did, actually.
Either way.
Jumper. It's the same art style as it's the same creator, but it's in a universe in terms where all construction machines are like superpowers, similar to Shaman King. And this one kid is like a machine.
Where's been my whole life?
I showed you this. We got it. It was once one of my show and jumps. Jumbo, I think it was. I gotta show you.
Yeah, we gotta look.
I gotta show you that this was a one-shot manga at first, and then you just start popping it up.
All right.
Just like that one with Ultimo.
Anyways, Hops.
With Stan Lee in it.
I know. Anyways, Hops.
All right.
Just now. Hold that thought. When the hell did they add mods to Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2?
About 2 years ago, actually.
Wait, that was a legit thing? I thought that was just somebody dicking around.
No, it's an actual mod. I tell you. About 2 years ago, allow me to finish this, Chairman. There was somebody was able to pull off, was able to do it on the game in order to get the raid boss moves originally at first. Then the modding community went further on, because it started off on the PC, which was alright in some cases.
Yeah, but on the console, though, that's still...
Yeah, I know. I was actually looking this up myself a little bit to see how they did it. I don't want to try to. If I ever did, there's only one thing I want.
Shaky.
What? No, I want fucking I want goddamn Super Saiyan 4.
You're not going to get that till Xenoverse 3, if that exists.
Yeah, there's a high chance it is, because it's like here's a thought and theory to this. Wherever they do in this, it's going to be testing grounds for the next game.
Who says that this is actually a modder doing it and not just the company just testing the waters for stuff?
I found a female Majin Buu one time dressed in Santa Claus outfit, ended up going supervillain mode, and then ended up using all the raid moves, and that was before the special raid mode. So you tell me.
Santa, Mrs. Claus mod, Mrs. Devil.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
I even fought one once online, actually. That was the weirdest thing. Though, unfortunately, the error kicked in.
That's bullshit.
I know. It just sucks. Shit. And here. What was I talking about? Oh, right. The new Dragon Ball news that just came updated today, which I'm surprised about.
What are you talking about?
Apparently we're getting Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta this summer. That's right.
It's kind of weird.
Not really. I mean, they gotta eventually had to put him in there. Anywho, I expected it was going to be God Destruction Topo. And people were actually talked about.
I would rather have Topo.
But the thing is, people were already theorizing that they were going to this Vegeta was going to be put in the game, which means they might actually put Topo in, either in this one or the next one. But though that's 3 characters for this one. Let's see. Revealed today that in terms of download contents, the character known as Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta will be the 3rd character in Ultra Pack 1, and will be also available on the Nintendo Switch. With that, hold on, there's actually more information. Oh, crud monkeys, hold on. In terms, we also got his movesets.
Really? What does he do?
Okay, so in terms, he has some new ones, but some old ones he already has. For example, Atomic Blast, he had that originally. So we know that.
Okay.
He has Flash Strike, which is also another one.
Okay.
And he has 3 new things, actually, so far. Final Charge, like another charge move, like, you know how everyone has...
Yeah. Everybody likes to just run and scream at the same time.
Nah, not the same. For example, Zamasu has his Divinity Charge, and, well, ironically in terms, Ultra Instinct Goku has his, whatever charge that is, and Dark Mixer, which is the Villainous Forms. And, actually, I forgot, Ribiran has a charge, which is called Pretty Charge. I don't think we're going to get that as one of the skills, though. That's the only downside, Chairman.
Pretty Charge should be for everybody.
Well, all the charges are for everyone. Final Explosion and Final Gallic Rush. So basically, in terms, he gets 1 new Super and 2 Ultimates. If Final Explosion, if it's different. Like how there's 2 different types of... 2 different... what's that move that Frieza used that blows out Namek? Death Ball. Let's go with that.
There we go.
Yeah, let's call it Super Death Ball. But Cooler's is just bigger and just does a different pose.
Death Balls for
There's even, speaking of rumor with this, that we can get Super Saiyan Blue Evolution form. But the catch is, though, the thing is a thought. You need to have already the Super Saiyan Blue transformation, because it might be an update thing, and you gotta be level 95, following up Max Friendship with Vegeta. So that's something different, because originally when Super Saiyan Blue came out, you had to be a level 95 and talk to Whis. Though originally the game was supposed to be, you could only get that as a level 95 Saiyan. But they forgot to put that in, and so long as you have a level 95 of any character race, you can get that transformation. This is weird, actually, too, because this proves my point, though, in terms of what they do for the game. Because in Xenoverse 1... when they added in a new transformation, it was a DLC, which was Potential Unleash for Xenoverse 1.
Okay.
Following up with that, in Xenoverse 1, technically, we only had 4 transformations, 3 if you don't count the Potential Unleash. Super Saiyan 1.
I don't think anybody really knew about Potential Unleash unless they really...
Gohan, Mystic
really
Form. That's basically what it's called. That's basically what it is. It's Mystic Gohan.
Yeah, no, I was saying...
That's what it's called. Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2... and then Kaioken. And that was it for Xenoverse 1. Then we got Potential.
I'm sorry, but I lost caring about...
You never really liked the game, to be honest.
You know why? And this is my biggest issue with Dragon Ball Z games. Ready? I get a lot of flack for this. I am tired of 15 Gokus, 15 Vegetas, and barely even 4 Brolys. I am annoyed for the fact that, let's be honest, yes.
Wait. Actually, I can actually understand what you mean.
I mean, come on. You know what? Maybe condense them down into like one character with alternate variations. Like,
well, technically with Goku, there's more than 15 actually. If you count the separate versions, also.
We're not going to talk about that. That was why I made that remark.
There's technically,
for example, ready? Here we go.
30.
An easy
Wait,
solution.
does fusions count?
Fusions don't count because they have their own personality.
Okay, good. I want to make sure on that because
I'll give the fusions a slide just for that.
Okay, good.
Now, ready? Check this out. Do
We got
like
Goku
from the start of Z to about the end of Frieza Saga. Then do Goku from the Android Saga to the Majin Buu Saga.
And then from the beginning of Super...
One Super Saga. And they have different variations instead of being like separate characters entirely.
Well, hold on. There is one thing, though, with that, though. With the Goku in Xenoverse, in terms of transformation, the only transformation that he has is Kaioken and then all 3 Super Saiyan. Then they keep the other transformation as a single character, Super Saiyan Blue Goku.
I don't like that. That even the same for Z Fighters. I just feel like there's plenty of other characters in the lore that deserve a little extra love.
Like Pikkon?
Like Pikkon, yeah, there you go. He was a fan favorite. He was actually a cool character.
A filler character.
Hell, even Hercules.
He was pretty cool.
Not Hercules.
From the World Tournament arc. From the other World Tournament, yes. And actually the strongest Earthling, apparently.
Yeah.
Which, that would have been cool. Though they did show up in the canon as, like, little joke characters to go up against Kid Buu.
Hell, I'll even take a Dragon Quest character at this point, since technically Akira Toriyama did the art for that. Or make it even better?
Technically, they did put Robot Girl in there. What's her name?
No, that was from a different manga. That wasn't.
Either way, she was put in both Dragon Ball Z and in Super.
Ariel from Dr. Slump.
And in Super.
Actually, they should put Blue Dragon characters in there. I mean, half of them look like they would belong in DBZ if they were like 20.
Maybe they're part of the other universes.
Oh my god!
Because remember,
we make Blue Dragon an alternate universe in DBZ. Super?
No, they can't do that.
Come on, it'd be JoJo of Dragon Ball Z.
Technically, JoJo has more relation to that of Personas than that.
No, but think about it. Blue Dragon had shadows that turn into monsters that fight with you and for you.
Same with Persona.
Yeah, but Personas are actually separate entities. They weren't.
No, they're not. They're actually part of them.
No, they weren't. They were separate entities they can invite. They're demons, dude.
They're inner demons.
No, just demons.
No, that's part of them.
No, the initial ones, yeah, but the other ones you find... No, like the first ones you get in the game, it's part of you. But every other one you get after that is an actual demon.
Well, yeah, because you're the persona. You're the persona that's able to wield other personas.
No, persona is the actual spirit.
Yeah, but everyone can only control one persona. Well, the main character, whatever. Anywho,
yeah, we're getting off topic.
Right.
I'm just saying Blue Dragon for Dragon Ball Super. Just putting it out there. Make it another. Actually, that would be an interesting idea. Making an alternate universe.
First of all, Blue Dragon is no longer like a thing anymore.
I know, but I'm just saying that's a way to revive it. You make it like even if it's just a filler episode, it'd just be funny. Like take all the other mangas these creators have made, or.
Well, hold on. Who created Blue Dragon? Akira Toriyama.
Akira Toriyama did the art.
Alright, so you can't do that then.
But they can easily get the rights for it.
Who knows?
Hell, I'm pretty sure Bandai Namco made the games.
Anywho, getting off topic, Chairman. Continue what you were saying.
That was what I was saying. I want a filler arc where they
not that. The whole thing with the Gokus and Vegetas and the Broly's.
Look, give us other damn characters.
And to be honest with you, I can understand what you mean, because with Broly in general, movie version, we only got one, and it's always the bulk-ass, rage, crazy form. We don't get like the small one.
We've had that since... That was the only one we've had since...
And technically, there's only one other Broly that's in the game.
Super Saiyan Broly.
Actually, I was talking about in the Xenoverse, villain Broly.
I would like skinny Broly back. Or fuck...
You mean first base form Broly?
Yeah. I actually wouldn't mind the dad either.
Paragus?
Yeah,
movie version?
It doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, you can't... The old man one's not really that strong anymore, but I think movie version could work better, actually.
Yeah, just something. Like there's
his outfit's in the game, so
actually, you can eat
Paragus, so that's a good thing.
I want an original character.
Oh, you can... Okay, so... Well, technically...
Like they used to do in a bunch of anime games back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Where you just got characters that were just made for the game.
Is that what the CACs are for?
That doesn't count. I want a new story that could be added into the lore of the world.
Well, actually, wasn't Demigod actually part of the Xenoverse?
Demigod, and... Yeah, but that wasn't a lot. I want more.
Because
technically a little bit better. Like, look at Aruto Platito for the Bleach game.
Who?
The Ceci Arankar who was locked away for centuries inside of the.
Oh, you mean the video game one?
Yeah, the one for the Wii,
the one
yeah.
that uses his hands, not uses
Yeah,
his
he
sword.
just backhands everybody.
He just scalpels you.
Shocker scalpels you before Shocker scalpels a thing.
And he has energy wings. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
I can see what you mean. That would be pretty cool.
Like, just something.
I would have thought, to be honest, really,
How many times can we replay all these freaking stories?
To be honest, really, I thought Fu was going to be actually that, to be honest, at first.
Yeah.
I mean he did take... This is his Fu first aired in... Well, actually, he was a baby in the original game of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, which is on the PC. But in terms, this is actually first
MMO
playable.
that failed.
Yes. But in terms, playable-wise...
Tell the stories from that. Damn. I mean, I want some new stories. I'm tired of the same stories in these games.
Hell, I just want to get a different... I want more transformations for other races besides Saiyans.
That too. Anyways, I think we've had enough for this for today, Tops. I'm all thought out.
Well, we didn't do any theories.
Well, I mean,
besides God Destruction Topo.
and that Louis Armstrong is actually Kinnikuman in Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, just come on. You're thinking about it right now, and I think everybody in the comments and the watching this video.
I never actually put 2 to 2 together. I want to be honest.
After reading that clip information, I'm just in. Now we just gotta figure out where he is in Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter, and then just find the. Oh wait a minute! I just realized something even crazier.
Like the whole gimmick with Panda
Hops,
Man.
ready? Brocken. That was the German dude in Ultimate Muscle.
Okay, and yeah, what about him?
Full Metal Alchemist. I want you to think about that for a minute.
Brocken.
Okay, well, what was that thing we talked about earlier with censorship?
The German thing? Oh, that.
Yeah.
No, he's not Fuhrer Bradley.
No, not that. Just the fact of the matter is, who are the State Alchemists?
Okay, what State Alchemist you're thinking of that he's basically...
Just the organization in general. They're saying there's an influence right there.
Oh, that's weird, because I was also thinking that other anime with the one with the little girl who could just... Basically, the little girl who's basically a commander in an army is also Nazi.
Anyways, guys, I guess that's enough of us with this conversation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Jeremy, you screwed up.
Oh, and ring the bell for more notifications.
Bye.
Wait a minute, I forgot something! We're on Instagram now!
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah, now we're going to be posting up some cool stuff on Instagram.
Some pics, videos.
Well, those are just pictures we take at conventions, maybe some artwork Hops is working on, and some other cool stuff that involve the channel.
Yeah.
It's another way for you guys to converse with us.
Yeah, be wary though. Keep an eye on the Instagram though, because it might actually sponsor out a new little trailer or something I'm working on.
Or other giveaways that we might possibly do.
That too. Actually, I almost forgot we did that.
So we have the name. You can scan the name tag above on the screen here, or you can follow the link down below. Don't forget, Chairman loves you, baby. Welcome to Chairman's Chasm.
And don't forget to shop till you drop.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about, Hops.
That's part of my new thing for the stuff I'm going to add on, the new thing that I'm going to put to the channel.
We'll keep that story for another time. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Ding-a-ling.